Okay, zone. Good.
Good morning, guys. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you too, my friend. Welcome back. And let me know if my mic is good. Hopefully, today we're gonna have a nice trade. I see some potential. Setups. I heard that there's a lot of news. It looks like in 1 hour we can be clear from the news. 49 minutes, we have some GBP news, and in 19 minutes, some Euro news. After that, we are good to go, I think. I thought you moved house. Yeah, but not yet fully. And in my other place, I'm gonna have a different setup. This one's gonna stay here, and I'm gonna have another one there, because I'm gonna be at both places, so need to have both. We didn't see you for a while. Where have you been? I've been here and there, doing some stuff. Okay. Beitu, welcome.
Hey brother,
How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I am good, not bad.
That's nice. That's nice.
Looks like we're gonna have some setups today. I see plenty setups today. Such a
What do you think
pleasure.
about G you said, the one that I sent in the group?
Can you send it again?
Yeah, on the 4 hour.
USDJPY. I just saw USDJPY before going live. I do like USDJPY. This setup looks very promising. We have plenty of rejections. The level is strong. The next zone is pretty close though. That might be a problem. See this level is pretty close. Even though this level is very strong, it should hold. This level is strong. We're gonna see. We're gonna see after the candle closes. We can make a decision. Maybe we can have a different pair that moves faster than UJ and gives us a better setup. If we don't have any, then we move back to UJ because it has a good setup. GU on the 4 hour. So you're expecting a retest here, some long-term setup, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to a daily. Wow, look at these lines. Okay, let's go to the daily. So based from what I see, you know, on a long term, can this go down? It could go. It could go. We're in a pretty good bearish. I can't say bearish trend right now because there's a long way to go. It's not official, maybe. This was a pretty nice bullish trend. We had some pullbacks, went up again, and it looked like this was a key level for GU around here, and somehow couldn't continue to the downside. As you can see, this daily, it made like a small fake out actually for the upside. Not a perfect retest, but as you can see, closed below, then back closed above, did a small retest, and now going up. Uh, I don't know. The thing is, if you're gonna wait for that, maybe it's good. I mean, the first time it touches this, it's probably gonna reject a little bit. I saw you
Yeah.
said that there was no retest
Yes, that
in the
was what.
first place.
Yeah,
Is
that was
so
also what you thought. That if there was no retest, that it will reject at least a little bit, and it's a flat number. So that's extra confidence for me.
yeah, there was no retest. So when price comes first here, probably is gonna be a rejection. But it all depends, what situation we're in. So the whole point that we take break and retest right away, or we don't want to let it go too far, because it's based on momentum. We want to trade that momentum, go with it, and this kind of break and retest is a little different because price is going for days to the downside, then coming slowly to the upside, and this is what makes it more difficult because the situation is going to change, and now price is in a bullish momentum right now, and coming all the way here and rejecting. It's not as safe as bacon Ritas on the first place when it happens fresh from the oven here, and this is coming all after days. So it's nothing bad, but I think just more risky. It's more risky, but if you go and test it, it's going to be pretty much every time there's going to be rejection, because I used to trade this kind of setup too, but I think it's not doesn't have a consistency like break and retest when you trade it on fresh zones.
Yeah, you remember the USD CAD trade that we took like pretty late at 6 p.m. or something? And you said it will reject from here
Yeah,
for sure, at least 20 pips.
that was a secret trade that I gave you.
Yeah, it's something like this on it.
uh, it was a little bit different, I think,
Okay.
because we had this this huge 4 hour, I think, close of good close. Then we had a big pullback, and then I told you this is gonna reject. I think it
Mm-hmm.
was a little bit different,
Okay.
not like this because this a this a big range, like 200 pips, not the same. But we're gonna see. The problem is, you know, you're waiting for a sell here, and once it breaks this, there might be a chance that it breaks this too, because it's going to be a lot of momentum after it goes above this resistance. But yeah, always could reject. It now has, you see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days almost have gone after it broke that level. You know how many things can change in 6 days? You could have news, you could have plenty of different things happening that can change the whole movement of GBP pairs. It can go all the way bullish, but you can try it. I mean, why not? Maybe with a small stop loss. As soon as it goes back in the range like 10 pips, maybe it's a good choice to stop it, or use it half risk. I don't know. It's all on you. If you uh, tried this on simulations and test it, if it works, why not? Whatever works, do it.
Thank you, Seth.
Euro GPY, yes, this too. Euro JPY, this one too. I think I like Euro JPY here. It's a nice level, not bad at all. We got a few rejections. I always don't like the way this is forming, the candles, because it's gonna have to come see where the breakout candle started. We had the trade on GJ the other day, but this was perfect because it was a 4 hour level too. So it made perfect sense. Now on EJ, I think the 4 hours is not going to close for another hour after this close. It's a little bit more risky, but we'll see. I mean, if you look left, actually we have some kind of small zone here. There's plenty of rejections. It's not 100% clear. We still have few rejections, not few, plenty of rejections here, and that's where price is right now. And then you have this zone too. It almost feels like this zone here it's is bigger than the one below that we're looking for a trade. But then on the 4 hour I didn't really see this zone. It exists. We have these rejections. I don't know. This can cause us problems, I think, on EJ. We'll see how it closes. If we get a good close without a top wick, maybe it changes things and we can be more sure about that. What else do we have? Some good consolidations in the last few days, and it could be good for us when they break. It looks like Aussie dollar is inside this consolidation box, so that's a good thing. Wherever it goes, we can catch it, and it looks pretty good to be honest. If it breaks to the downside, I think it's a little bit. I think it's better if we break to the upside because to the upside we have a free traffic and a bigger range to fill. To the downside is a small range, and there's a zone in around 10 pips or let me see 13, not bad, can still get something. So if we get a good close below, I think that's gonna be good. Last time you can see, last time he tried to do something, but this was news, so we don't count this actually. But this time if it breaks, I think it's gonna be the right time to push all the way to the downside. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait and see. Hopefully we have some movement. NZD USD. NZD USD. I had hopes about this level here, but the news made everything horrible yesterday. Because I really like this setup, and after news came, everything went wild. See, now we're not even respecting the level. That's what I don't like here. Could have been way better without the news. Then we see GA and how horrible this is. Crazy. Look at this kind of movement. There's no clear direction here at all. It's a mess. Look at this CJ. It's been moving in a 8 pip range for hours. 15 hours in a 10 pips range. Wow. So slow. I was looking before USD2 and I thought if it breaks a small consolidation, we're gonna take it. But now it went too far. Already to this next zone here, which makes things a little bit more complicated. Even though I think it's still gonna work. If it comes for a retest, here it's still gonna reject. Let's see, it can easily give us 15 pips here. But then there's a chance that it might turn out in a fake out. So could be a, maybe it would be good to take like 50%, half percent risk here. If you risk one, usually you only risk 0.50 in this one because there's a bigger chance of being a fake out. We're gonna look at this too. We need a clean one. See, UJ got rejected all the way down. Could this be a reason? It could be because it touched this zone and now we have this big pullback. That tells you something right away. AUD has a similar setup. Could be very nice when it breaks to the upside. Just like Aussie dollar is pretty much the same. AUD CAD is the same. They're all the AUD pairs. They're all the same. I don't see any difference on charts. And the other pairs are not interesting for us. So what are our options here? USD also is creating a nice consolidation box here. Whenever it breaks, you might have something nice. So be ready. The more it consolidates, the better. We just need a retest after it breaks then. And we're gonna be good. Euro USD was very, very clean yesterday, and we were we were so unlucky because it pushed without us. Then a full fake out because it was from the news. Uh, this EA has a small setup here maybe, but looks like it already did. Not the cleanest. I don't know, pretty much nothing right now. Nothing big is happening. EU is in a messy place right now, can't really take anything. Maybe if it breaks below the zone, we could have something, but right now looks like it's not there. It's pushing to the upside. Uh, Only thing we have is EJ, but questions about EJ here. Could be a risky trade. Coming from this other zone could cause us problems. If this zone wasn't there, we would have a perfect setup because the next zone is all the way up. Free traffic.